I'll show you how I made this bench. This piece of pine will be the seat and that piece of wood will be for the legs. The project is for me an experiment because I would like to use no screws, no nails, and the joints shall be invisible. The tenons on the legs will be cut on the Pantorouter, so I will spend now some time to figure out how to clamp the round log on the flat table. This was the first try, just to use this scrap piece of wood from the top, but it was still wobbly, so I placed this piece from the bottom. And that improved the stability very much. And the last thing to fix the lock in place is at the front, like so. So after a while I could really start working. The lock was perfectly fixed in its place and everything was running well. But an issue is coming up right now. You can see that the chunk is hitting the tenon because the depth was not set up at all. So the result is that I've got more material than my original intention. But I will correct this visual defect later. It's a bit too tight fit, but this will work. Now I will cut the second tenon, and this time the depth is correctly adjusted. The tenon with the small mistake is here on the right hand side. And here is the pine, which was on the rain for at least 5 years. Now it starts to look like a nice piece of wood. Next thing, the mortises. It will be easy, just 4 holes on the drill press. But I did not drill completely through. I have also performed quite a lot of sanding, the boring part. Now, time for the glue. Waterproof, of course. When I was cutting the tenons, I was always positioning the logs slightly in an angle. This means I am getting now a little bit of tilt. And by turning the leg, I am defining here the direction of the tilt, which of course must be outwards. Three coats of varnish. And this is the first leg that I cut, where I did not adjust the machine correctly. And this defect I will delete with a chisel. And the last thing to do is to cut the legs to the final length. I could simply cut it by hand, of course, but I was thinking to do it in much more complicated way. So I've clamped the bench to the wooden squares and then slide it on the table saw. Then reclamped the squares on the other side and run through the blade once more. And now the moment of truth, if the legs have the same length or not. A big surprise for me. I was very lucky. There is almost no wobble. It's rocking by less than a millimeter. So for the outdoor it's definitely okay. And it's done. Ready for the first coffee on the new bench.